like the idea of putting you on a spot like this, Monica.
Listen, it's all right. It's done.
But what if Rick or someone else on the staff finds out that my illness has been faked?
It is not a matter of if, it's when.
All right, then when?
Well, I don't know that. I mean, I can't pinpoint it. Rick happens to be very good at what he does, and right now he is puzzled by your case, and it's just a matter of time before he finds out that you are a Munchausen.
What?
Munchausen.
Munchausen. Was ist los, Fräulein? It sounds German. Right?
Yes, it is German. It's a syndrome that people have when they fake symptoms just to get into a hospital to get treatment. It's weird, I know that, but it happens, and we have to keep a lookout for it.
You're really fighting a race against time, aren't I? The governor's got to come through with this pardon before Rick finds out that I have involved you in this whole mess, which is something I'm very sorry about.
Sean, don't be sorry about that. Look, I saw you take stolen medication, and I did not report you.
Maybe Rick won't find out.
Oh, no. No. As I said, he is too good a doctor not to find out.
Let me ask you something, Monica.
What?
You know, I'm still curious as to why you didn't turn me in.
Probably because I got personally involved. Why are you smiling?
Oh, I know I shouldn't under the circumstances, but...
Yes, I know. So why are you smiling?
Because I'm feeling something new. What would you call it? A new sensation, I guess.
What is that?
You see, personal involvement was taboo in the WSB. It's something I missed in my life. Didn't realize how much until you said what you did just now. You see, loyalty was vital. Caring was dangerous. Probably just as dangerous as it is for you right now.
What do you mean for me?
Look, there is a certain element of caring for one another here, isn't there?
Sean, look, you are a friend, and you're in a lot of trouble. Plus the fact that I don't believe that you have hurt anybody here in General Hospital, so that's the way I look at it.
Is that the only way you look at it?
Please don't ask me any more questions. At the moment, my life at home is rather a mess, and I'm really not equipped to answer any questions.
You mean answer any questions about your personal life?
Yes.
It's funny. I thought the only thing that was driving me these days was to stay out of jail. Now I can see it's not quite that simple.
Well, maybe it would be wise to keep it that simple.
Okay.
Good.
Now, how else can I simulate a heart condition without stealing medication, hmm?
Lord, I can't help you with that right now. I really can't.
I guess the only thing I can do is pray that that pardon comes through. What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about the fact that Rick is probably out of a late OR, and I'm hoping that he doesn't check you out.
Oh, Dr. Weber.
Miss Flemming, it wasn't your shift over 2 hours ago?
Oh, yes, but, well, I can't seem to let it rest, Doctor. I wanted you to know.
Telling about the medication.
I have checked and rechecked. I am positive that I put that cardiac drug on the cart. Someone took that medication. Look at my medication chart. You see how I initial each entry every step of the way?
Yes, I do.
And you know what else I can't figure out?
What's that?
Why would someone want a heart stimulant? I mean, even if we are dealing with a drug addict, he or she would not be interested in a heart stimulant.
No, they wouldn't, would they?
Do you have any idea why someone would want a heart stimulant?
Let me check this out first, all right?
So you do have a thought.
I might.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad to see you're still awake.
Oh, hi, Rick. What keeps you at the hospital so late?
Oh, I had an emergency in OR, and
That was nice of you to stop by.
I've given a lot of thought to your case.
Well, thank you, but actually, Monica seems to be on top of things. I have every confidence in her.
Well, you put your confidence in a very good place. It just so happens she hasn't been able to find out exactly what's wrong with you yet.
I know, but she's working on it.
So am I. I've been through this case history. I can't find any evidence, any mention whatsoever of tachycardia ever before. Has there been in your history?
No, it's true. But, then again, there's a first time for everything, isn't there? I think it was all brought on by stress. Probably the shock of finding out that I had to go back to jail again.
Well, your background, how many years were you with the WSB? I would think you had years of stress before.
Oh, yeah, but I was trained for that kind of work. I was never trained to go to jail. The stress was probably always there. It just happened to show up now.
Oh, when you were in the catacombs, did you have any shortness of breath or palpitation, fast heartbeat?
No, I didn't. But then again, I was on a mission, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it might.
You see, forced confinement behind bars is very bad for me.
Well, you certainly do have all the right answers now, don't you?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Well, a man in your position, your line of work, I would think you would always have the right answer, though, wouldn't you?
I still don't follow, Rick.
You don't?
No. Do you have any idea what's wrong?
You know, I have a very good idea, but I don't say anything until I have some blood tests run. And since you're still awake, I want to order that test right now.
Oh, come on, Rick. I have had every blood test in the book. All negative, if that's the proper way of saying it.
Well, you haven't had this blood test, so it's a little special.
Meaning all the others have been fun and games?
No, they all serve a purpose. It's just that this particular blood test may tell me exactly what's wrong with you. Don't worry, it's not going to hurt. Just be another needle in the arm.
Hi, I got your page. What are you doing here at this hour?
Well, I can ask you that very same question.
Oh, well, you see, life at the old homestead is not holding a lot of fascination for me right now.
I know, I'm sorry about that.
But it's not the same for you.
I had an emergency in OR, and something happened. We may have a very big problem here, Monica.
Oh, really? What?
Well, I was on my way home, and Nurse Flemming waylaid me. She's the nurse who found the drug.
Yeah, I know who she is, Rick. What is she upset about now?
She happens to be one of those very rare individuals who has very seldom ever made any kind of mistake in her entire professional career. She made me aware of a few things, and I got to thinking. I went to see Sean Donnelly.
I'm sorry, I don't... What's the connection here?
I've been doing a little research in some of my old pharmacology and clinical pathology textbooks. Monica.
What?
It's becoming increasingly clear to me that Sean Donnelly may not be sick, and I would think you, as his physician, you know the drug that was taken, should be clear about that as well. Do I have to go on?
Yeah, I think you better go on.
If you'd like to read this particular textbook, look at the areas that I've underlined, you will see that the symptoms Sean had could have been caused by that drug. Right there.
Look, Rick, I'm sorry. If you think for one moment that Sean Donnelly took an unprescribed drug just to fake a heart attack, well, you're wrong.
I do think that, and I'm right. Now, you're a specific special interest in this.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, specific special interest?
Call it whatever you want, but it is blinding you to the facts.
What facts?
Back off. I'm going to have some blood tests run on Sean tonight.
Oh, Rick, come on. I mean, what is this big rush? Can't something like this wait until the morning?
No, because the traces of the drug may not be there tomorrow morning. You know that.
What I do know, Rick, is that he did not take any kind of drug.
Well, if he did or if he didn't, we'll both know that soon enough, won't we? And if he has been conning us, then it's our duty to expose that and tell Anna so she can get him back to jail.